How Elon Musk motivates teams to achieve the impossible. 3 steps to persuading yourselves and others to reach for the stars. Entrepreneurs face more failures than succeed, especially in the early years of building their companies. Elon Musk expressed his share of setbacks, but how he convinces his teams to overcome those hurdles is a masterclass in motivation. In his new book, Lift Off It Burger tracks the disparate early days that launched SpaceX, Musk rocket company. Berger told me he had unprecedented access to Musk and dozens of SpaceX employees, many of whom are still with the company today. In 2002, Musk and a small team of scientists began building the Falcon 1 rocket from the ground up. It would take another 6 years and 3 failed attempts before the team finally achieved a successful launch. Many employees took pay cut to follow Musk's vision and worked 18 hours a week, toiling under the blazing sun on Omelette Island, a tiny atoll in the South Pacific where the launch took place. Throughout those dark days, Musk encouraged his team by applying several motivational tactics I have seen from other inspired leaders. Number 1. Articulate a big vision. Musk founded SpaceX with the vision to make spaceship that will eventually take human settles to Mars. To accomplish that vision, he had first to lower the cost of sending humans to space. The goal appears to be impossible since no privately founded company had ever achieved the necessarily fast step. Building a rocket capable of reaching orbit, here the key Musk's vision of getting to Mars was. Progress had nearly been impossible, but it was not entirely impossible. The challenge motivated scientists and engineers to figure out a way to do it. Musk's approach reminded me of John F. Kennedy's goals to reach the moon. In the early 1960s, most people thought it was unlikely that humans would set foot on the moon by Kennedy's deadline, the end of the decade. But a few intelligent, hardworking people thought it was still possible. Those moon scientists began to ask the question that Musk would also propose to his team. What would it take to make it happen? People often overestimate what they can accomplish. Musk is guilty of missing many self-impossible deadlines, but they underestimate what they achieve in a decade by keeping his team focused on the big picture. Musk made sure his employees never forget what they were striving for. Number 2. Break the vision into smaller steps. While Musk's vision is to turn humans into a truly multiple planetary space, the first step was to bring down the cost of launching a rocket and reaching it. Musk articulated the big vision early and often, but he kept his team focused on achieving one step after another. Musk came up with ways to challenge engineers. For example, Musk promised one scientist working on computer simulation that he would buy a frozen yogurt machine for the office if the employee hit an ambitious deadline. Musk lost the bid. The yogurt machine is still in the cafeteria at SpaceX headquarters. Successful entrepreneurs know that the only way to grow big is to take small steps. So take tiny steps even if the final destination is hard to reach, and make sure you celebrate each win. Number 3. Focus on what went right. Musk is a relentless optimist who refuses to accept defeat. After the failure of the first rocket launch, SpaceX 1,300 employees felt demoralized, but Musk was able to make a powerful shift in their attitude. First, Musk offered perspective. He told them about other iconic rockets that had failed their early test. Second, he focused on what went right, praising the team on the performance of the rocket main engine, its avionics system, and more. Musk concluded SpaceX is in this for the long haul and come hell or high water. We are going to make this work. One employee said that even though the first launch failed, they would walk toward wall for Musk after listening to his paper talk. How will you handle the relentless pressure of starting a business and the inevitable setbacks you will face along the way? If success leaves close, then follow the lesson Elon Musk has left. Start with a big vision, break it up into small steps, and focus on the positive even when you stumble. Thanks for watching this video.